Morning YouTube, Big D here. Just giving y'all a quick little video of what I'm working on here. This is a little snapper rider I'm building into a mud mower for my nephew. And a few concerns of people trying to get ATV rims on these. I'm just going to give y'all a quick one of what I've done. If I can give you a little picture here. These are 21 by 8 by 9 ATV rims and tires. And these hubs come off the toy belt Vari-Drive lawnmower from my first video. Try to give y'all some hinting as to what I've done. Just a second here. Get this camera set up. Come on now. I'm not techno literate, so give me a second. Now, if y'all get scared, I can't help it. I'm as ugly as I've always ever been. Alright. This is a different set of hubs. These come off a Cub Cadet that I picked up from the scrapyard. And that's basically the same thing what I put on here. Now, the bolt pattern on this ATVM rim is 4.5. These are 4 1/4, center to center. Basically what I've done is I knocked studs out, and the easiest way to do that, just roll your nut up like this where you're not going to be banging on your threads. Put it on solid surface and pop it with a hammer and they'll come right out. I got one I already took that out of. Basically what I've done for this is I bored these holes out. And most of them ATV rims run a smaller lug nut than a lawnmower rim does. And I got a bolt and washer for each one of them. And what I did was I stuck it in the rim, put a rim on it with a washer and a nut on this side, and hand tighten it. And once I got it hand tightened, I got all my studs straight. I measured the inside the rim, make sure this was centered. And once I did that, I tack welded, make sure they don't slip. Now, much as I've been on southern off-road mowers and main mud mowers, I've seen a lot of you guys don't have a welder or access to a welder. Now, I'm just giving you a different option because there's a lot of people telling you to cut the rim off of one and weld it and rim the other. That's fine if you got the equipment to do it, but this is something, you know, most everybody has a drill, and you may not have access to a welder, but this will still work. You can either use a drill. Let me find my or you can use a rat tail. It may take you a little longer, but you can do it. But this, I'm telling you, this will work. It's going to take a little extra time if you don't have a welder. What I would do, you can get JB Weld or what's it called, Quick Steel, and you got Flex Steel, and I can't remember what the other one's called. But most of these convenience stores around here sell all of those. But you get like the JB Hunt, thinking about trucking, JB Weld. Mix it up. Now, a lot of these on these too, you can bore a hole here. It's going to, like I said, it's going to take extra time, but bore a hole through here and through the axle of the tractor and put you a small bolt through there, long enough to go through there, and it'll act like the keyway. If you can't find one that's keywayed that will fit on yours, you can drill a hole through here. Hope I'm getting this where y'all can see, because I can see what y'all are looking at. Drill a hole through here and put a bolt through, and that act like a keyway. That'll hold it on. And if you get in a bad situation, that bolt will pop before it'll tear your tranny up, and all you gotta do is knock it out and put another bolt in. Well, like I was saying, if you don't have a welder, bore these out. Like I said, bore them out, put it in the rim, washer and nut on this side. Make sure, just hand tighten it, and make sure you center it. Once you get it centered, make sure right way all the bolts are straight. And tighten it down a little bit more. And either tack weld or mix you up some JB Weld and put it all around here and on your nut and put it on there and let it sit. Just put them off to the side. And if it's been raining and high humidity like it is here, I let them sit overnight until probably after lunch the next day to hold it there. Now you don't have to do that, but every time you change the tire, you'll have to get behind here with a wrench and hold and tighten both sides. And then while you're doing it, you have to make sure the rim is centered. Now, I hope that helps y'all out. If you understand, if not, send me a message and I'll try to explain a little better. But I'm trying to hopefully getting this finished up today if the rain holds off. And thanks to Darren Murray Mayhem. Y'all know who he is. Go check his website out. He's a cool dude. He's even cooler in person. But because of him, he had an extra parts tractor. I was able to get the parts I need to finish this one up. Now the guy that my nephew got this from, he said the electrical system was fried in it. But it comes from the factory with a pull start, so we've been able to crank it. So we decided to go check it. And I got the battery on charge right now. And I got checking in here, and all it was the ground wire was broken off at the battery. So I'm charging the battery up, and I'm gonna put a new lug on the ground wire, and maybe we can get it popped off, and won't have to spend no more money on that. But this was the seat on it. Be kind of a rough ride, but he's young. But thanks to Murray Mayhem, this seat he gave him a gift. Now, the only thing I don't really like about these is you got to take his whole pan assembly off to get to the battery and the solenoid. But can't complain, it was free. I don't really know if my nephew deserves all this or not, but I should just weld some nails on that one, make it a little better, you reckon? Well, alright. I'm going to try to get a little busy and get some more stuff done. Like I said, hopefully before it gets too hot or if the rain starts. Y'all have a good day. Catch you with y'all later.